And the recording has started. So, yes, continue what you were saying about you finding your dice.
I found my dice. Yeah!
Oh god, that's loud.
I know.
Speaking of
I
that-
put it right next to the mic just for you.
Well, it's good that you found your dice. I've got some bad dice news myself, which people might already know about.
Is it that your jar broke?
Yeah, my dice jar broke. It fell on the ground and it shattered, and it was upsetting. Still got all my dice, which is good. It's a little upsetting. Oh god, so much noise.
Sorry, I'm currently Laura Bailey.
Yeah. So, yeah. But aside from that, the one thing that I wanted everyone to be here for, is everyone here? Andrew?
Yep.
Okay, everyone's here. I had a bit of a... I'm enjoying my holiday. It's been great. This is going to be the last session that we do before I come back to England. We'll see how the session goes, but I haven't got a lot planned aside from, escaping the where you are right now. But I've been enjoying pretty much all of my meals here, and it's good. Spain's good. Spain's food is wonderful. Last night's meal. I've had two meals which have been very upsetting. The first one was because I thought, I'd say it was lunch, I was like, I'm going to have a salad because I'm going to be a good and healthy boy. And then what they gave me was 5 slices of tomato with some salad dressing and cheese. And I was like, yeah, that's your fucking salad. It's like, I paid 10 quid for this and I got a tomato and cheese. So that was upsetting until last night when had a meal. I was like, oh, let's go to a new place, and we went to this place which is just down the road. Sat down, ordered food. We had the most incompetent waiter ever. Fucker dropped things, forgot things. He was utterly useless. I'm not one normally to judge people, but this guy, I genuinely think he shouldn't have had the job. I was hungry at the time, so I was probably being more critical. And so I said, the option we had was, okay, Dad chose his thing, and I chose pizza. I'll have pizza. I'll have the 2-ingredient pizza. I'll have ham and pineapple. So yeah, I'd have a Hawaiian, essentially. So they went off. 30 minutes later, could have been a bit longer, they come back, they give me the pizza. First thing, no pineapple. Where's the pineapple? I was like, no, what pineapple? There's supposed to be pineapple. Like, never said pineapple. It's like, I most fucking certainly did, but okay, I'll find it might be inside. Bit into it. It had plastic in it.
Lovely.
It didn't have any tomato sauce. Instead, it had human hair. So, that was a meal of... Yeah, instead of having that pineapple you ordered, we added plastic, and instead of fucking tomato sauce, how about we just add some dandruff whilst we're at it? Oh, God. So, I was very, very emotional last night. Came home and I just had to vent, so that's all I have to say. The Italians can't do a good pizza. No, the Italians can make a good pizza. They invented this shit. The Spanish, they're the ones you have to be careful of. So, all in all, everything's good aside from plastic food. But enough of that.
Send the picture.
I did send Harry a picture, so if you can forward it or whatnot, I can do it though. But oh man, fucking, I like food. Okay, so when I get bad food, I get really upset. So you could probably tell I like food by my
Shout
size.
out the cats. 1 sec.
So sorry about that. Oh.
Right, I've just... What was that? Oh well.
People still rolling dice?
That was me.
Okay. But you've got your dice. Oh, actually, whilst we're at it, Stacy.
No.
What?
Go on.
We have to make sure that we finished your cantrips stuff, so we can get that over now.
Yeah. I honestly haven't even had a chance to read them. Well, I have, but I was watching Game of Thrones, and then Doggy became ill.
Ugh, Stacy, priorities. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. It's free on Now TV right now.
Okay. Well, aside from that, no, the cantrips that I sent you, which ones were they? So yeah, you get to pick 3. So I just gave you the suggestions of the ones which are probably most useful currently. Light, Message, Mending, or Mage Hand for a utility spell.
Well, I was going to say, Men's not going to be any use since you give us unlimited arrows and bolts.
Well, not necessarily. It can still be used in other ways, but if you don't want to have Mending, you don't have to have Mending.
Right, I'll have a look at them.
So yeah. Then for damage, there's Firebolt, Shocking Grasp, Acid Splash, Ray of Frost, and Chilling Touch. Firebolt does the most damage, a D10, and when you level up, it gets more powerful. The others are a bit weaker, but they also have additional effects. So, for example, Shocking Grasp is a melee attack. So you touch someone, and if they have metal armor on, you make the attack with advantage. If you hit, you deal damage to them, and also they cannot make opportunity attacks against you by retreating. So that might be useful in case you've got someone in melee combat and you're like, I want to fire arrows at these guys, but I don't want them to. So just do that, exit, and then get in position, sort of stuff. Acid Splash, you target a person, you throw acid at them, and it splashes onto someone else. Good bit of fun. Ray of Frost, you shoot someone and they get slowed down because, oh god, I'm cold. And Chilling Touch. Oh,
I had Ray of Frost last time. It's useless, or I'm useless, one or the other.
okay, so no Ray of Frost. Chilling Touch is a good one, which is you if you hit, or I don't remember if it's a hit or DC save, but essentially until the end of your turn, until the start of your next turn, they can't regain hit points, which is a very useful spell. Just, oh yeah, I don't want you regaining health. Stop, sort of stuff. But it's only for spells. If they have if they regenerate naturally, then they still regenerate naturally, sort of stuff. And then Toll the Dead, you deal damage, and if it's a damaged creature, they take more damage.
No. Right. If you want to do it, and I'll kind of read them as I'm going.
Do what?
Oh, start where we left off.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Just make sure that you do decide by the time
Combat starts.
combat may start. Don't know. But yeah, left you on a bit of a cliffhanger, I suppose. In regards to what the hell's happened to Claudius. In last we were here, the group had just done battle with Claudius, a man they had sought to rescue from this hive of monstrosities that they had found themselves in. Claudius, being a member of the Brethren of Aid, as per what Dart said, had ventured forth without Dart to slay the giant hive lord, as it were. He had seemed to do so, but now has somewhat driven mad. You do not know why, and Dart feels very upset at what she has seen happen to her friend Claudius. So you've just defeated him. We literally ended when he was slain, essentially. But we pick up there. But one quick thing. If people, for advice in the future, if people have feedback on how I portray characters or whatnot, just let me know as soon as possible, and then I'll try to work against it. Because Harry did point out to me that I did go the joke of the halfling dart being a lash. It wasn't intended like that. It was just I kept rolling with a joke, and the joke stayed as welcome far longer than it meant to. So yeah, before I get any further, all the dart stuff was meant not to be taken seriously and not actually to be in regards to the dagger of the other halfling Kepley. So yeah, just letting you know. Uh, Dot is a serious woman and does serious stuff because she's serious. She's a strong, independent halfling who don't need no man. But yeah, no, that's from there. How do you wish to proceed? Combat has just ended, and currently the other halfling is unconscious. Kepley is unconscious but
I'm
stable.
just going to interrupt 1 minute. I'm just going to have to mute myself. I am listening, but I won't be able to respond for a little while.
That's fine.
I'm going to immediately.
Yep.
Look. Try and suss out what happened to Claudius.
Okay. How exactly are you trying to go about it?
I'd like to search his body for maybe puncture wounds or
Okay.
that aren't made by us.
Make a medicine or nature check, whichever you've got a high proficiency in.
Okay. 16.
And what was that checking?
That was in medicine.
Okay, so examining his body, you see that there are signs of an infection on him. Not in the sense of a infectious disease touch and contaminated, you're infected as well, but something inside of him has been slowly pulsing through his veins. Looking closer, you can see his veins have been coming to pop out against his skin, and they have this slight black tinge to it. You seeing where his blood has been spilled, it's a bit like a slushy ichor coming from his body. His eyes are quite sunken in and looking somewhat dry, which is very unhealthy. He looks like he's been eaten. He's being eaten from the inside out by something inside of him. From what you can gather, this looks like this man has been infected with a parasite. And looking around, you see at the base of the neck a little insertion where some form of stinger had gone into his neck and presumably injected this parasite into him. It looks to be rather pus covered. It's not a pleasant sign. In whatever Claudius had been doing, he probably was unaware of what he was doing. That's what you find examining his body.
Okay. Dot.
Dart is Dart's kind of zoned out at the moment. She's just looking at her blades and looking at where Claudius once stood.
Right. Well, is there anything useful on him?
You want to loot the man's corpse. That is fine.
Yep.
Well,
She ain't looking at anything. So that's fine by me.
yep. Well,
I'll note down what I got. Ready to tell you.
Trago, Oh, another thing. I apologize profusely of my portrayal of Traegor. I know it's comedic, and Doug still hasn't seen it, but I know he'd have hated it. So I'm gonna definitely try my hardest to not make Traegor an idiot again. He is a righteous and respectful man of his knightly order. Not, not Traegor. Sorry. So Traegor goes and comforts the small halfling, uh, and comforts her that it wasn't her fault. He was long gone before they'd ever come to save him. Now searching.
Actually,
Yeah.
side note, do you want me to record it as well so I can post it onto the thing?
Depends. What do you? No, because
Yeah,
by the time I get home, I'd be able to upload it immediately. So it's just the Spanish
Okay, that's
internet.
right. Okay.
So no,
Sorry,
no, no.
continue.
But no. You searching his corpse, you do find some coins. Not much, but there is. Sorry, let me just find it. Ah, sorry, I'm on the wrong page. There's so much to doing this. I just want to let you know. You do find on him. Oh God. You do find on him some a small bag of gemstones.
Okay.
Uh, a small bag of gemstones in which there are 2 chrysoprase and 4 citrines. And make a let's think. What would the check be? What
Hang
would
on,
you
how do you
guys?
spell those?
I'll send you them in group chat, but I'm probably not pronouncing them correctly to be honest. But let's make a ruling now. How would you go about evaluating the worth of stones? Would you say it's a nature check or a history check?
I'd say depend on the type of stone.
These are
If it's
cut.
like a gem, then I'd say probably nature. But if it's like something that would have historical properties, maybe a carving,
I'll just say make an intelligence check.
that would work too.
Yeah, just the general intelligence check covers them all.
Let's have a look at my intelligence.
Yeah. Stacy says nature, but we're just saying in general intelligence check because it makes it quicker.
17
17 total?
total, yes.
Why did you say that was a very good roll?
Because I wanted it to be very bad.
Oh, you don't want it to be that you don't know much about rocks.
Yes.
Well, you unfortunately you've possibly come across similar gems like these, and you estimate that each one is roughly worth 50 gold pieces each. So not bad indeed.
Is that for both types of rock?
Yeah, they're both of the 6 gems. Oh God, of the 6 gems, each one is worth 50 gold pieces each. 2 chrysoprase and 4 citrines. I could explain what they look like, but I wouldn't. I don't know what they are. They're just gems. I'll try to be better when it comes to descriptions, but unfortunately, me, Martin, does not know much about rocks.
Well, I spelled citrine right.
Yeah. So, as that's happening, there is that's what's on him. There is also, if you do you look around the room?
Sorry, say that again?
Do you look around the room?
Well, I don't know about the others, but after inspecting him, I'd like to inspect the big dead thing that completely bypassed.
The larger creature. Yeah, actually, sorry. Stacy, would you like to do anything? She can't speak right now, but I just post in group chat if you want to do anything. So there's the dead creature which Zorgar is investigating. So Zorgar, make a quick medicine check.
Medicine check.
Yep.
It's a +2. That is a 15.
Yeah, this thing has been long dead, like a good couple days. Um, you looking around, you can see the signs of what killed him. Just excessive amounts of magical damage from burns and from magical missiles where the punctures had remained. You do sense a faint, lingering amount of magical energy emanating from these wounds, but not enough to gain any knowledge aside from what you probably already know from the spells that you are able to cast. Yeah, and in the room, Stacy is investigating the room. Stacy, I would need you to make an investigation check. Yeah, there's nothing on the creature itself. It does appear to have caused. It appears to have caused some damage, as looking at the weapons, looking at the pincers
Talon?
of the creature, and then some of the scarred wounds on Claudius, there are signs that this creature probably did lay one or two hits into the creature. Oh god, one or two hits into the creature before he defeated it. Sorry. Yeah. Great. Stacy rolled a natural 1 on her investigation check. Is that the first natural 1 of this game? I don't know. Never mind. So yeah, Stacy, you bumble around a bit. You think you found something interesting. You have actually found something. You found what has. Okay. So no. Uh, we'll lay into your passive perception after I've told you what you found. With your natural 1, you have in fact found the remains of what Claudius had been eating. That being the massive creature. He'd been slowly feeding himself on the thing's corpse. That is what you find. And looking at it, it looks like he'd just been savagely feasting on it. Yeah, I know it's gross. This man was
Okay.
not happy. He was one with the Wendigos. But you do notice with your passive perception, tucked in between one or two rocks is a satchel.
I open it.
Okay, within the satchel you find 2,200 copper pieces.
That's a lot of copper.
Hey, look, Claudius was loaded.
In copper?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just post it in group chat and then I'll say it out loud.
Alright, I was just about to write it all down, okay.
That's like 20 gold.
Yep, it is exactly 20 gold. Very astute of you. Copy, just let me...
Wait, how many copper pieces?
2,200.
That's 22 gold then.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
Okay. So this is the loot that you gather from the room. In the satchel, on Claudius was the 6 stones. Within the satchel was 2,200 copper pieces, 1,300 silver pieces, and 110 gold pieces.
We're rich! Woohoo!
Also within the satchel was a potion of climbing, which you easily identify. I'm not going to need you to roll for that. And 3 regular potions of healing. Looking at the scrolls that were also there, you find one of Disguise Self and one of Purify Food and Drink.
Were those gems also in this satchel?
No, those gems were the ones that was on Claudius.
Or right? Because I've written down
Wrote down.
the gems. Wrote down.
Wrote down.
This
Wrote
is the
down.
total loot you've gathered from this room.
Yeah. But as a personal note for myself, I'm just writing down.
Is there any other?
that I personally found?
Is there any other exits from this cavern?
There. Well, your passive perception's good enough, and you've been investigating the room, so there is one other passageway. It's not smaller, but it seems. How do I put it? It seems less well trodden, if that were to make sense. An area that doesn't get as much traffic, at least from the larger creatures. Smaller ones, yes, but
I decided to go have a look down this passageway.
okay, that's fine. It goes. Do you do this by yourself?
It's up to anyone if they want to follow me.
Currently, the halfling is still unconscious.
Oh yes, he is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. We just forget
Thanks,
that
guys.
Andrew's there. Yeah, we just leave him with the corpse of Claudius and like, have fun.
Is the halfling Kepley in any danger?
No, you've been able to stave off the cold grips of death, as it were. But he's not necessarily in a very comfortable position, just laying on the ground unattended.
Can I stick him in the recovery position and go and look at
Yeah, you can do that. You can just make a medicine check to know to see if you
were
remember
going to say that.
if you remember the correct recovery position.
I know the correct recovery position, right? Hold on a sec.
But does your character?
Probably not. Hang on, do I have medicine? No, I don't. 18, natural 18. I've got nothing to add to it.
Well, with
Because it's wisdom, isn't it?
yeah, with surgical precision, you get him in the perfect position. You even get a little bit of the rocks around to make a little bit of a support for him. But he is unattended, unconscious, but in the right position.
Right, he's not going to die.
I mean, there is a small pool of blood around him, but no, he was set on fire. So no, his clothes are a bit crisp, but aside from that, he's all good.
I toddle off down the passageway. There's nothing else I can do. Actually, we've got a potion of healing. Can we just shove that down his throat?
You have 4.
He has one of them. Yeah.
You robbed the corpse of the unconscious halfling.
That's mean.
But
No, we do not.
You did it to Claudius.
Yeah, but that's Claudius. We're not doing it to Kepley.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to Kepley.
Kepley's just in the recovery position.
Yep.
Breathing
I'll have a
softly.
look for his own potion of healing.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Investigation is a +3. That's a natural 20.
You don't
need
even.
that +3.
Yeah, you're just like, wait, hold on. Where would a halfling hide it? Up, yeah, of course. And you just pull it out without even having to rummage. Like, here it is.
Yep. Shove it down his gullet.
Okay, make a medicine
Bottle
check.
and all. That's just mean.
He chokes on it and dies. Oh god.
Just the entire glass while down his throat. Not pour it in.
Oh wait, it's 2d4, isn't it?
Yes, but you have to roll medicine to correctly apply it.
Right. Okay. That is.
Tregor is going to assist you,
Okay.
so
So
roll with advantage.
Thank you. I probably needed that. That's not much better. That's 14 plus 16. 14 plus 2.
Yeah, no, you, with him cradled in your arms, you tilt his head back just a little, and with it, the healing fluids trickle down his throat. And Kepler, you come back to consciousness with how many hit points?
2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
Yep. So, Kepler, do you want to roll, or do you want Harry to roll for you?
Let Harry roll.
Harry,
Okay.
roll with your magic hands.
A 3. The fuck is that? That's another 3. That's 6 plus 2.
8. So you come back to life with 8 hit points
Okay.
in the sweet embrace of a dragonborn staring intently at you.
I make sure he's up. He's conscious.
Yep.
I sigh, and I walk towards S, where the X is. Dun, 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 dun,
Fucking
dun,
hell,
dun.
what was that? Whose
That was
phone,
called a Nokia brick.
whose phone was that? Well, whoever that was, they're now no longer speaking, so... Okay. But no, so yes, Kepler, you're back to consciousness.
That was Stacy.
Okay, it was Stacy's phone. Stacy, let's all shame Stacy. Boo, Stacy. Okay.
Boo, Stacy.
So, after the
No, you can't.
initial shock, Dart is back on her mindset and is just. Sorry, how can I help? Sorry. Oh fuck my leg. Oh, you're up. Good, good. I didn't get your name. What was it? Kepley? Kipley? Coppler? Kepley. Right,
Kepley.
right. You good?
I'm good.
Okay, well, you can rest here if you want, but don't know how smart that is. Claudius, we. Sorry. I'm fine. I'm fine. I can still. He's dead. He's dead. That's all there is. to
Sorry,
it.
my housemate rang me. I apologise.
Oh, that's fine.
It's because it comes through on my iPad. That's why you heard it so loudly.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, no, We need a. Get the fuck out of here. Kepley, what do you wish to do?
Where's everybody else there headed? Into the cave again?
Tregor is currently standing between you and Dart, just watching over, making sure everything's fine. You know, giving the comforting word. You'll be fine, my small friend. But God, I can imagine that'd be very patronizing for a halfling. Yeah, but no. So currently, that's where you, Dart, and Tregor is. There is S, who's currently starting to walk down a cave, another cave exit. Oh, yeah, cave route.
X?
S, that is. And Zorgar, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm currently between S and the trio over there.
Okay, so
Walking towards the cave entrance.
Trago advised that you should possibly rest. We've all taken a heavy amount of damage, and we don't know what may be ahead. But Dart says we just got to get out of here. So get out as soon as possible. So Trigger is in favor of staying and resting, whilst Dart wants to leave as soon as possible. So that's the current stance from them.
I want to know what's in this passageway.
Okay. Well, so Kepley, do you wish to stay or go?
I'll rest for a bit.
Okay. So Zorgar and Kepley, no, sorry. Zorgar and S can go down into the cave, further into the cave system, and Traegor will stay behind with Kepley and rest for a bit. Dart will come. Dart doesn't want to leave anyone behind, so she's gonna keep them and stay with Traegor and Kepley. So, S and Zorga, you travel down into this area. It seems similar to most of the other caves that you've gone through, though looking closer to the ground, you notice that there aren't as many tracks from these creatures that you've seen before. Are you actively looking for anything, or are you stealthing? What is your current? And does anyone have a torch? The torch that
I've got dark vision.
the torch that you previously had has been extinguished because it's burnt out, and the Dragonborn has no dark vision.
Well, I should be fine.
You should be in theory. So, if you wish to proceed in darkness, that's fine. Just letting you know. Though you are in darkness, yeah, the elf, you see things in dim light, but it does mean that your ranged attacks will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Just letting you know. And have you decided on your cantrips?
No, because that'd be useful.
Yeah, that would be very useful.
Oh, I kind of want dancing light.
Okay, have dancing light.
It's completely your choice, but you can't change them.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think. Can wizards
No.
change the cantrips?
You can't change cantrips. They're ingrained in your memory. Like you can't learn more cantrips from spell scrolls. You can only just use them.
I'm just thinking dancing lights is better than light, really.
That's fine. Then go with dancing
I
light.
actually prefer
So it's
light,
dancing light and what
because
other
dancing-
spells?
I'm still reading them.
Okay, that's fine. So you at least know you have dancing lights in case you need it.
Yeah.
So dancing lights.
Hang on, isn't dancing light dim light?
No.
It's a form of light. Let's just continue.
Martin?
You're traveling down. What is your approach? What are you trying to do? Are you just marching down inwards?
I'm letting S deal with it this time.
I'm just walking.
Okay, no
Sensational.
attempts at stealth. That's fine. It's not too far down into the cave you go. Like a good 100 or so feet in. It does begin to open up into another chamber. What are people's passive perceptions?
12.
12.
Yeah, you both notice that around you there are these pods. These well, no other way of putting it, egg sacs that are just
Yeah.
lining across the area and you can see the occasional scuttle of a really small creature being that you can easily say, oh, that is the baby of the things that we've been fighting. They're small and they're currently chewing on the offal and remains of their fallen kin who have been gathered, and they are all feasting on. And it looks like these creatures are trying to repopulate the numbers they've lost. And with your perception, you also notice that there are some grown creatures, fully grown. One fully grown creature that you can see is laying eggs a bit deeper in. There are some larger ones that are kind of feeding off the smaller, weaker ones.
We need to leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. We kind of just start backing up the.
Stealth checks.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, good thing you
That's
didn't have a
okay.
torch.
11. Hang on,
Is
11
that plus
plus
your stealth?
what?
It's
What
okay.
spell?
You can't. It's +6 for you. I
Oof.
did. So that's 17, which is good.
Yeah.
For me, it's 21.
Okay. The only way I can describe this is you just walk back. Never were here. Nothing happened. Didn't do anything. Didn't touch anything. Just left. They don't seem to have noticed you've gone. I'm just kind of picturing the image of the Simpsons gif of Grandpa Simpson
Yeah.
coming in, taking his hat off, and like leaving immediately. Like, oh yeah, that happens, but no one notices you.
We go back to Dart, Kepley, and the others.
Yep.
And tell them what.
Kepley, in
Tell
the
me what-
meantime, have you been doing anything with Trigger and Dart?
No, pretty much just healing.
Okay. Unfortunately, to gain the benefits,
How long would that?
did you use your Did you use all your dice from your short rest?
No, I've got 1 hit dice left.
Okay, so if you wanted to recover another hit dice, you'd have to wait another. Well, if you wanted to take the benefits of another short rest, you guys are gonna have to wait for at least another 30 minutes. Because it takes 1 hour for a short rest to elapse and everything work fine. So you can do that. You could take you could take a long rest if you want. I'm not going to say no, but I'm just letting you know where you are.
Right.
Trigger applies ointment to your burns. They sting a bit, but they seem to be aiding in the recovery process. You probably might have 1 or 2 scars after this, but nothing major. The first scars of battle. But no, you don't do anything with Dart or Traeger aside from just chill.
Yeah, wait for the others to get back.
And as you do that, they just come back and
That was quick.
hello. Dart asks, "What'd you find? Is it safe? Is it patient? Is it
Nothing good.
What's there? What's there?"
Babies.
And egg sacs.
Feasting.
And one, what I can only assume is a queen.
Just for reference, it was not a larger than average creature that you saw. It was same size as all the others that you'd seen. So
Okay.
it wasn't a massive queen. Just letting you know, you could tell. No,
I
that
thought the queen was what was the big thing that was already dead. Or
It's a creature,
or is, yeah.
but no. I would go into the in-depth biological and reproductive. The the gestation time for these creatures, but would your character actually know them, seeing how none of you have ever encountered them before? Hello?
Probably not.
Okay. In that case, you say that, and Dart looks stone-faced when you say eggs. She looks at the cave and begins to march towards it.
Dart.
Stop! We need to burn them.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna do. So don't
Well-
stop me.
Right, get back here until we can all sneak up and help.
Make a
I have some
persuasion check.
questions before that.
What do I add to it?
Your charisma.
Can I help with this?
How do you help?
Dart, it seems you have information. Share with the rest of the group so we can form a plan. And so we don't
19
mess up.
total.
What?
There's no point in me.
19 total.
Guys,
Charisma
roll your rolls. She stops in her place. You think for a moment she's gonna keep going, but she turns back. Okay. But we do kill them, okay? We have to kill them. Have to kill them all.
Without a doubt.
Good.
First, you seem to know more about these babies than we do.
This is the first. Sorry. Did I just come off like a robot?
Do you think?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. My internet's bad. Bad internet.
it's actually one like that before.
So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is everyone else is roboty. God, Spanish internet. Could you actually be useful for once? Okay, hold on. Oh God, I hate doing this. I really hate doing. I've disconnected, reconnecting. Could you actually work, please? Oh God. So, for anyone who is listening to this, I've just been disconnected because my internet is shit, but I think I'm getting reconnected now. Just a little bit of technical issues. Yeah, I am doing this from a hotel room, which does not have solid Wi-Fi, so sorry. I'm back.
You never went?
The thing is, the problem is I couldn't hear you guys. You're coming across like static robots, like. So I'm sorry for that.
Jesus, Martin, keep it in your pants.
Only I can make those jokes.
Aww.
Okay, fine, you can make them as well.
Yeah.
Don't awe me again. Ugh. Also, you're one. So yeah, no, the where was I before I started going off?
Uh, Zorgar asked if Dart had
You wanna know
seen
the truth?
babies before.
You wanna know the
Yeah.
truth? I didn't know these things fucking laid eggs. You just told me that. All I know that these fucking things, they killed my friends. I want them dead. All I know is the larger ones, what they do, and I don't like them. I want them dead. I want them dead. They'll attack the village. I'll do that. Okay. I'm sorry.
Before you do that, come
Yes.
here.
Uh, she cautiously approaches you.
And as she's doing that, I'm walking towards Claudius.
Okay. Are you beckoning her to follow?
Yes.
She hesitantly follows.
Pick up his head,
Yep.
and I show her the insert in the back of his neck.
She's grimacing at looking at her fallen friend's body being handled the way it is, but she does see the thing that you're pointing out. And she kind of looks down to the ground, winces a little, but nods. Okay.
We don't know what did this. Whatever did this to him, do the same to us. I don't know what's down there, but it isn't what we've faced before. So that means there's a chance that those babies can do this. Maybe the thing that's guarding them can do it. So we have to be careful.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not in the best condition to go charging in. Neither does Biggin over there. Trigger. Yes, I've taken quite grievous wounds myself.
Then we set up camp. We rest.
I think we
Take
rest.
shifts.
We collect a load of branches and twigs and
There are no branches and twigs underground.
burn things we can burn then and put them in the entrance and set fire to it.
Okay, you would have some. You would have some things that you would be able to burn, but not enough to go over a prolonged.
How long does a torch
time.
last?
A torch lasts 1 hour.
Never mind then. We don't need fire in the entrance. We just need someone, maybe 2 people, to stay awake
She
for a
Dart
few
does
hours.
says you don't need to. All we need to do is find one of their tunnels that they don't use that much. Hide in there for a little while. They don't. The big ones go through the main passageways. The small ones sometimes go through the smaller ones, but the real small ones, those ones, they're never really used. That's how I've been getting around. Might be a bit of a squeeze for you taller folk, but you'll definitely be safer there than out in an open chamber. Out of character. I apologize profusely for Dart's inconsistent accent. I'm just trying different things.
It's fine. I did the same with Zorga.
Out of character, how far is it to the cave entrance we came into? The hole in the ground?
Don't you remember?
I'd say near about half a kilometer by now.
You can make a survival check.
Oh, natural 20.
You think you are at least. You're definitely 200 meters below ground with elevation and the chambers you've gone through. Navigating back, you could try, but you are definitely a ways in underground. You wouldn't. You know though that you've not reached Underdark levels. You are you're in general cave systems, but if you go further, you may start breaching into Underdark territory. So, not very. You're technically not very far from the surface. It's just getting back to the surface through the tunnels is probably very dangerous and tricky.
Hmm.
What's everyone's passive perception?
12.
12.
Wow, interesting. Traegle, let me double check his. Probably is. Yeah, 12 as well. Honestly, Dart. Like, is Dart as well? That'd be very fun if everyone's 12 squad. Dart is... No, that's someone very different.
Hang on a minute.
No, she's 14. Oh, that's good then. Sorry, you were saying, Stacy?
Zogger, you have
Yeah.
fireballs, right?
Firebolt, yes.
So why can't we just go into the chamber and just attack all the little pods with firebolt?
Firebolt is more of an explosion. It can't necessarily set light to things.
It says a flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
And the eggs. Oh well, are eggs worn? Because they got things inside them.
They are not moving. They don't necessarily have any, Consider them like foliage. They're
Okay.
alive, but they're not actually going to be able to put up any sort of a fight against it. Like, an egg cannot put itself out of fire.
Okay. But we still have the others to deal with. And there was a lot of eggs.
Hmm.
I think it would be a good idea to rest for a bit anyway. Dart, lead the way.
Dart, quickly spotting a small passageway that leads further inwards. It's a tight squeeze for you, Zorgar, for Zorgar, Traegle, and S because of it being much smaller. You practically have to crawl through, but you can get to a position where you sit up. You can sit up, and there is some rocks which you can build up and basically make a makeshift bunker area. It does lead to a dead end, and there's nothing to it, so you do have a temporary rest area, but it is very close to the Hive Lord's chamber and the Egg Sanctuary.
With mending, would I be able to slowly merge the rocks together?
No, mending's more for crafted objects than it is for that.
Okay.
You'd want something
That's fair
like
enough.
a shape stone for that.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah.
There's a high level spell as well, so I don't.
Yeah.
You guys can take a long rest if you want, but I will need you guys to make a. I'll need one of you guys to make a stealth check. Andrew, are you saying anything?
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
We can hear him.
Well, I know I could hear him, but it keeps every time I'm speaking, it pops up Andrew. So I think it must be that his microphone's slightly
yeah.
picking up on my thing.
Right, okay.
So yeah, you can. I'm gonna need one of you to make a stealth check, and
Oh, please be me.
sorry. Two of you can make a stealth check to hide and obscure yourselves in the passageway. So do
I've
that.
just got a natural 20.
Oh, well, if you've already rolled, then I guess you've already rolled, so, well, okay. I think people need to establish who they say, I'm going to roll, and then...
Alright, okay.
But no, I won't. I'm not going to rob you of the natural 20. Yeah. So,
Uh,
yes, Andrew?
you said 2 people roll, yeah?
The idea was going to be that someone would roll with advantage with assistance from another person,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't think they're really
Alright.
going to need that with another. Yeah, just get a second natural 20 in now for shits and giggles. But no, you cover up the rocks, pile it up. You actually have it so that you can peek out slightly and spot into the inside area without them being able to perceive inwards, at least to the best of your knowledge, given the situation. And with that, you may take a rest.
Woohoo! How do we figure out how we sorry, right, hang on. English. How do I regain hit points?
Okay, so I'm just gonna
On a
double check.
on a long rest, you regain all of your hit points.
Is that true? I just want to double check that.
You regain all hit points.
Okay. So yeah, the question is, however, does anyone take watch?
The question is
Did you not
Is it
hear that
gone?
last part?
No.
The last part was, does anyone
question
take
is,
watch?
however.
Well, I would assume that it would be multiple people taking watch over different time periods.
No, but the question, I guess my question was, if you are going to do it, who, when, and
I'll take first watch.
okay, you're gonna need at least 4 people to take watch, or 3 people, and one of them people being the elf because of their need to not sleep as long.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Elves.
Oh yeah, so if I meditate for 4 hours, then I can take the watch while everyone else sleeps.
Yeah. So you sleep while 2 of us are taking watch, and then once the second person's finished their watch, you do it.
Yeah.
So I'm taking first watch.
Okay. I'll need you to make a Yeah, no, you do regain all hit die. You do regain all your hit points, but you also you also regain half of your hit dice rounded down. So if you're level 3, you get 1 hit die back from a long rest, okay?
I didn't use any hit dice, so
Yeah, but it's for captain.
alright. Do I get my spell slots back?
Yes, you do.
You do, but we have to resolve the long rest first.
Yeah.
So, first is Orga. Make a perception check.
Perception. I think that's a +2. Yes, it is.
Yeah, all of you've got +2. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a 4.
You can't really. Well, the thing is, it's very hard for you anyway, given your current disposition. Well, given your current ailments, as it were. But you can't make out anything through the rocks. You don't hear anything. You just bored, really. But you think you roughly make out maybe now. Yeah, okay, now, okay, and then you wake the next person to go on watch and shuffle around a little. Hold on one sec. I need to do something. Here we are. There it is. I can't do my signature dice, everything rolling out of the jar, but I have got a cup now instead. But yeah. So, at the end of your watch, that is that. Who is second to take watch?
Oh, was that 4 hours?
That was 2 hours.
Alright. Not me then. I need flowers.
I'll go then.
Kepley taking up the mantle. Perception check.
Okay. That is 18.
You spot something, Kepley, on your watch.
Okay. Do I know what it is?
Oh wait, shit, you're a halfling, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you have dark vision?
Don't think so.
I'm gonna have to retract that and say you're gonna have to roll again and take disadvantage. So, as in, roll another die and take the lower of the two.
Okay. That is a 5.
Don't notice anything, I'm afraid. As your watch goes on, you just can't make anything out. Yeah, I mean, there is no light down there. You can't see anything going through, coming around. You hear the occasional pitter patter, but it could be just some dust and shifting of earth above you. But you don't notice anything at all. Next up to watch.
I'm guessing that'd be me if that's flowers.
Yeah, I just quick note. I love how for once, pretty much everyone in the party has no dark vision aside from one. So you all are blind as fuck.
Oh, what am I gonna see? Hang on.
Okay. Roll a perception check, not with disadvantage.
Oh, bollocks, hang on. Sorry, my dice is just flipped off. Oh, come on! It's a +2, isn't it?
Yeah.
6.
6.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
You think you hear something, but you're not quite sure. It could just be the halfling snoring. Which halfling, you're not quite sure. I need you to roll again because you're technically taking 2 shifts. So roll another perception check.
15.
Okay. You do notice something. There have been the creatures that have been in the tunnels. You see that they've been dismantling the leader, and they've taken away Claudius and have taken them into the egg chamber. They've just been slowly. You can see there's very little left of them now, but they've been dragging them in between the areas. It's most likely to feed the young.
Sounds
But
lovely.
and you notice one of them begin to sniff the air and come close towards where you are. Look around, and then went back to work. He rolled a 19, but unfortunately he didn't get a natural 20, so he didn't quite find you. So, fucking natural 20s. Them fucking natural 20s. So at the end of that, everyone wakes up with full hit points. But I am going to need people to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Constitution. Like,
7. Hang on, no. Sorry, that's a saving throw, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Can I go first?
Yeah. So, Stacey, have you rolled?
10.
Harry, roll.
19.
Okay. Harry, you're fine. Andrew.
16.
Stacey,
I'm dead.
what did you get?
She got 10. She went first.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear her. Cause
Oh, sorry, 10.
yeah, okay,
Apologies.
right. Okay. And okay. So, unfortunately, both Stacy and Dart didn't have the most restful of nights in the cave in this little outcrop. You both suffer. Both you and Dart have suffered a point of exhaustion.
Oh.
If you want to know what exhaustion is, I'll share a thing for you guys to see. But it's
I'm assuming I just take 1 hit point off.
no, it's worse.
Go on.
I have to find it first before I can tell you how bad it is.
Oh.
Uh,
You are screwed.
Woohoo.
so it 1 point of exhaustion isn't too bad, but at the same time, it's not good either. Let me just open it up. Exhaustion. Okay. Conditions. Some special abilities and environmental hazards, such as the starvation and long-term effects of freezing or scorching temperatures, can lead to a special condition called exhaustion. Exhaustion is measured in 6 levels. An effect can give a creature 1 or more levels of exhaustion, as specified in the effect's description. So, at first level, you have disadvantage on all ability checks. At second level, you have your speed is halved. Third level, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Fourth, hit points maximum is halved. Fifth, your speed is reduced to 0. And at sixth, you're dead. But you're only at first level, so you only have disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
That's throwing stealth out the fucking window.
Wasn't it just?
Not necessarily, it just means that you're gonna
Just have to roll high twice. Don't
Yeah. roll them 20s like you seem to be doing all the time.
you?
Yeah, ruin my dungeon.
Power
No,
of
fuck it.
20
I credited everything. Didn't roll less than a 19. I've lost a die, damn it. Oh no, it's in there, never mind. So yeah, you wake up the next day. Well, you think it's the next day. Time's strange when you're in pitch blackness, you can't see anything, and you're underground. But you think it's been roughly a day.
We slept for a whole day.
As
What?
you've slept for possibly 8 hours. You don't quite know, but you've gained a long rest. So you've regained your spell slots. You've regained your hit points, and you've regained 1 hit die each. Unless you're already at max, in which case you don't regain anything. Okay?
So I tell the others when they wake up the fact that Claudius and the other beastie seems to be taking away to be feeding the young.
Just a heads up for people. I don't know what you guys are using, but if you are using D&D Beyond, there is just a button you have to click for a long rest or a short rest. So you don't have to, it does it all for you if you do have it.
Unfortunately, we are not
for everything.
sponsored by D&D Beyond, though I wish we were.
Send me a link.
It's the ultimate online resource for anything resolve.
What?
Yeah,
Is
fuck.
it?
I'm
I
not.
use D&D Wiki.
Oh dear.
I'm no Sam Riegel.
Right, I'll send it in.
Mother, I know it's from the womb.
I'm still on episode 24. I've been watching other streams.
Well, you wake
Game of
up.
Thrones.
You exit the area. You wait for a time when there is no creature's activity. You wait a good 20 or so minutes, don't notice anything coming or going, and you exit back into the area.
Okay.
Right. So how are we going to kill these guys?
Well, I like your idea of burning them.
I like my idea of burning them too.
I have a few spell slots. No, I have a certain spell which I think would be very effective on them.
What?
Good.
You'll see. You'll see. I can say
Okay.
they will all burn. All of them. Yeah. She's trying to come across as intimidating, but she's slightly delirious from still having a leg wound and whatnot. But Dart is stable for the time being.
I turn to Gregor and go, "This one's got spunk." And I enter
Who
through
is
the hole.
Gregor?
Tregor, sorry. Gregor.
What is this spunk you speak of? Is it Draconic? It's in a dialect I've never heard of.
No, it's infernal for get your ass out here.
That is the
What's
tongue
around?
of devils. But he gets out, gets ready. Do not worry, I shall keep us safe. Shall guard us. We shall all be safe and make it out this day. So, what do you wish to? How do you wish to proceed?
Uh,
I'm letting you know I have got a thing which we can use for visuals.
that
It's
would be nice.
thing is I can't share it. I was gonna try to use roll d20, but I
Roll
couldn't
20.
really roll 20, but I couldn't figure it out in time, so I decided I'd just use a Photoshop thing and send you the pictures each time. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, you could just send us the starting picture, and we can go from there.
Yeah, but you don't know the cave system. I do
Okay.
have it for things that may come up, certain rooms you may enter, but I do have some visuals and I will share them when applicable.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Right. I think.
There you go.
Okay. Totally out of character. I think I'm gonna have dancing lights, firebolt, and Toll the Dead.
okay, Firebolt, Toll the
Don't
Dead.
forget to note them down.
Just don't forget to note them.
What was that, Harry?
Don't forget to write them down.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
Never mind. I'll just note it in my character. No, not Estus. It's S. Do I actually have S?
Estus Flask.
Ah, there. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that is what it is, isn't it? So that was Dancing Lights, Firebolt,
Dancing light,
and
firebolt,
Toll the
and
Dead.
Toll the Dead.
Cool. Cool. You have those spells. Good.
Yeah.
And you wish to proceed into the cave, in the hatchery.
Right. However, I think we should be stealthy.
Okay.
Oh, I'm the only one with dark vision, which means I've got
And additionally, all other characters, aside from in a way Harry, but aside from Harry's certain ability, you all are blind in the darkness and will need some form of light to see.
Well, once we start burning, they'll have plenty of light, I'm sure.
Getting out of the cave, it is literal pitch black. There is no light sources, so both the halflings and the human are completely blind to everything that's around them.
Oh, could use this is a place to use dancing lights.
Yeah, I wondered that.
It is a cantrip, so you can just pop them out whenever.
Right. However, if I use dancing lights, will that kind of alert the creatures to the fact that?
Not from up here. I think they
Let
each
me
have a
just read the
30-foot
spell for you.
radius.
Let me read the spell for you.
Yeah.
You create 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torch lanterns or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. You can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. Whichever form you choose, each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. So essentially, centered on a medium area, they shed out 10 feet of dim light. So it is, in a way, able to make them see, if that makes sense. It's not as good as a torch, but it's also not using up a torch. It's something.
Okay. On the advice of Soga, I cast dancing light.
Okay. It does last for 1 minute, but you can recast it immediately afterwards and just keep chaining it.
Okay.
It is concentration, however, so if you take damage and fail your concentration check, you will lose the lights, as it were. So,
Okay.
going forward, what is the order leading into the underground area?
Well, considering we've got to be stealthy, I don't think I should be in front. I've got the dark vision, so what does the group think?
I'll go first. Your cat
Tiger
wants
gives
something.
supportive feedback.
Right, this means I'm gonna have to mute. I'll be able to listen. I just won't be able to talk again. It means Jack and my mum's coming home.
Okay, so I will say the people who are going to have disadvantage on stealth are going to be Tregor because of his heavy armor, Dart because of her exhaustion, and S as well because of her exhaustion. So, with that in mind, how do you wish to proceed in orders?
I think I should be at the back.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Yep. Hello.
Hello?
Sorry, it just went really quiet.
Yeah. So it's the sorcerer first, followed by who? If no one says anything, I'm putting Tregor there. Okay, Tregor is going to be second in line. Sorcerer, Paladin, who's next?
I'll go next.
Bard. Stacey's going last, so that means Dart, then her. Okay, we have that order. In that case, I'm going to need everyone to make a stealth check as you travel down into the ground.
Push down. That's the wrong character. That is, by golly Jesus, the wrong character.
Are they level 20?
No, it's just he's a +7 to start. So I was like, no, that's not the right one.
Not yet, it isn't. Yes,
And it's
Stacey,
survival
you
with
roll
the
twice and
+8.
take the lowest.
Stealth, that's +3.
Okay, I'm actually gonna have to do it now, so yay! Unfortunately, they kind of went everywhere. Okay, so what the fuck? Oh no, that's right. Oh. Oh. Okay. So yeah, everyone post in the group chat what you got. And by group chat, I do mean Facebook group chat, not Discord. Not Discord. Okay, so Zorgar got... Kepler got 12. Good, good. 13 you think. Why do you say you think?
Your lowest roll plus 6.
Yeah, 13. Okay. And Zorgar, what did
Don't
you
worry,
get?
guys. Don't worry, guys.
Oh no.
I have this under control.
Yep.
All is within my grasp.
I'm sorry, guys. That's not good.
Oh, best was a 13.
You could try to twat him from 25 feet away. You'd have to use your arrows, and it would pierce the back of his neck, but you could try to twat Zorgar. Remember, he's at the in front of it, and you're behind. Okay. Okay, in that case, Zorgar, you just fucking fall down this cave tunnel, followed by Tregor, and it's kind of comical the amount of noise you make. Then silence for a little while. Then.
That's us losing a surprise round.
Yep. In fact, I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So let me just get this in order of who's in what position. I will send you a picture once I'm done. And I will say, you will be able to see, you are going to be able to see the whole thing, but I just want you to be good players and not see everything, okay? In regards to the map I'm going to show you.
Initiative is an ability check, yeah?
It's plus your dex modifier, so yeah.
Yeah. So yes, you roll twice and take the lowest.
So dark goes there, followed by S. S goes there.
We did good, guys.
You guys are so good at what you do.
Yep.
Didn't just land face first in the den of the beasts.
And I didn't just land face first.
Okay, I'm presuming I'm thinking you guys are gonna start landed straight in the area, but you've not had enough time for you to move any
To
of the
get up.
Yep. But I will say you have got a light source for you, so I will show you something. I'm going to show you in piecemeals until you are fully aware of the whole area. So this is what you guys see. No, you don't roll twice. Oh, actually, it is a ability check, so you do roll with disadvantage for your initiative roll. So this is what of the map. This is what you see of the map as of current.
Oh.
Z is Zorgar, T is Tregor, K is Kepler, D is Dart, and E is S.
So we don't see shit.
Yeah, you don't see fuck all. You're blind. You have I'm gonna say, for the sake of this, each of your characters, just to make it easier, has one of these little orbs floating by you at all times. So one for each character aside from S, who doesn't need it, because S is, always so cool with their fucking fancy dark
Zolgar doesn't
vision.
need it.
What? Well, Zorgar, you still can't sense anything.
The light wouldn't help that though.
No, but at the same time, you can't sense anything. Well, you do sense something. You sense the imminent death of your existence.
What I sense is fucking
You sense
Trigor's
death.
fucking part
You
part of
sense
Trigor
urine
just
come
on top
across your.
of me.
You sense
Oh,
urine
no.
coming down your leg. Okay,
And then
so
just like fireball his crotch.
Andrew, did you roll your initiative?
Yeah, I got 19.
19. Okay.
Good stuff.
So, Inish.
Don't Stacy and I have to do a roll off?
Wait, hold on. Did
We
Stacy?
both got
Did you roll
15.
twice?
I think she did because I told her to before she gave her.
Yes, you do have disadvantage, Stacy. Okay.
Yeah.
Technically, Stacy would win because she has a high dexterity modifier.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
So it would be.
Well,
The
depending on the
monsters.
other rolls.
The monsters haven't rolled yet. Yes, Stacy. So that would be. Inish would be Kepley 19. Just have to quickly write this down. Zorga 15. S 15. I'm gonna have to roll. Oh god, why did I have to put them in an area which was hard to get to? Okay,
Don't worry about it.
rolling for the rolling for S. I mean, rolling for Dart. Oh well, that's a shame. Dart got 10, and for Traegor got 8,
Oh dear.
and then the monsters. Of course.
Monsters first, guys.
Well, we'll see. And the other one. Okay. Okay, so let me just get it in order on who goes where. So. Hold on. Zorga. Sorry, I know this is boring, but I have to do it so that people can do things properly. Nearly done. So, starting initiative is Kepley with 19. This is the initiative order. Kepley, you are currently behind the two prone idiots. Looking in, you can't see anything. What do you wish to do? Actually, before you do that, I have to quickly go to the bathroom, so excuse me for 1 minute.
A single minute.
Sup, bitches, I'm back.
That was over a minute.
Yep, well, I'm sorry for that.
Should be.
I had to also get a drink.
How
So,
could you?
Kepley, because I need a drink. Okay, Kepley, what are you doing?
Yes.
You have two prone assholes in front of you who've
Yep.
given away your position.
And I can't see anything. No.
You have very little. Basically, you can see what is in front of you, and what is in front of you are these two idiots, and
Okay.
then the opening to the cave mouth. You hear the tapping of chitin on the dirt coming towards you, but you don't see anything yet.
Right. Can I cast this? I can hear them, right?
Yes, for dissonant whispers, you have to be able to see the target.
Oh, dear. Okay.
That's fine. You could, if you want, try to jump over your fellows and enter into the room.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, how far you have? You have 25 feet of movement. It takes 5 movement to 5. It'll cost I'm gonna call your friends difficult terrain for the sake of this.
Okay.
So you can get into the room if you'd like. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Okay, let me get Kepley. Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong one. Well, that's fine then. So 10 feet of movement, 5 feet. Would you like to go the full 25 feet, or would you like to go up until in front and you're in the cave?
Go up until I'm just in front, and then to the side.
Okay, yeah, fine. And you put your back against the wall.
Yeah.
You still can't see anything around you currently.
Right.
S, you do not see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll say if you see anything, okay? But currently you do not, because you just have tunnel vision. There is nothing directly ahead of you in 60 feet, okay? So, you let me just get that again. This is the new layout. No, I don't want to save the image. I want to copy it. But you're now in the room. You can hold your action if you want for something. Thing is, it's very hard to do this multiple maps thing. But I'll let you know if you see anything, okay? But that is the current maps. If you can hold your action for if a creature comes closer for you to then release a spell if you'd like, or make an attack if something gets within range. That's an option that you have. Other than that, you have your bonus action still. So, what would you like to do? Andrew?
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking. Let's see. Can I make a perception check?
I will take your action, but yes, you can.
See if I can, hear where they are, like pinpoint.
Using your ears, that's fine.
Yeah.
Your halfling ears. What do your halfling ears hear? God. What do your elven eyes see? Oh god. Yes, you may make a perception check. Roll a perception check. Since you're using your ears, I won't give you disadvantage.
Okay, that is 12.
Okay, you definitely hear that coming, facing inwards or up in the map. You'll definitely have a creature that's coming towards you. And there is also one coming from the right. That's what you can make out.
Okay. I still have an action, yeah.
No, that was your action. You have a
No,
bonus
okay.
action.
Okay. No, I'll keep it for later.
Okay, so you've done that. You know what's coming. Next in the initiative is the adult. They are going. Hold on. Sorry, I know this is difficult. I'm just kind of slow things around. They are going to move. You don't know. You don't know what's in here. You're just blind as shit. I've also been forgetting some of the abilities that these guys have, so I will let you know if I might be doing some bad stuff to you. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just open up. Okay, here we are. And it is 40. That's what I was thinking. 40. And that is 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm afraid that it is the case. You cannot see it, but you suddenly are attacked with a barrage of spikes being chucked at you from the chitinous creatures in the darkness, Kepley.
Oh, great.
So I'm going to roll attacks against you.
Okay.
Thankfully there is no advantage because there is no one next to you, but they are within their shortest range, so they don't have to roll with disadvantage. What's a proposition last? Oh, you got okay. Oh shit. Well, good thing one of them misses. Bad news, the other one's a crit.
Crap.
No. I rolled a 2, so double that is 4, plus damage die is 7. You only take 7 points of damage. So it's a sudden strike out of nowhere, and you are baffled by it. Oh fuck! You're technically blinded in this case, so that's with advantage. Oh no, still misses. Don't worry. So Kepler, you have taken 7 points of damage. That is the creature's turn. Next up in the initiative order is S. Guys? Oh shit. Been disconnected. Please reconnect. Authenticating, get on with it, get on with it, get on with it. RTC connecting, Jesus, how much connecting does there have to be? I'm back. Folks.
Hello?
Sorry, got disconnected again because of my shitty Spanish Wi-Fi. So, yes, Kepler, you take 7 points of piercing damage as a spike impales you in the shoulder. Aside from that, you're all good.
Yeah, just impaled.
Yeah, just a small bit of impalement. No, tis but a scratch. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm not going. When I get back in England, internet will be a lot better. So I'm sorry about all the disconnections. But at the end of that turn, it is S's turn. S, what do you do? And S, would you like to actually use your microphone?
I come for a short time. It's just my mum's back.
Okay.
And honestly, you really don't want to hear what she talks.
That's fine. In that case, I permit you to speak via proxy.
Right. Dart is a halfling. Tregor, is he...
He's a human.
Bollocks.
But
Right.
he's prone. which
What?
means he's both
He's on the
Zorgar,
floor.
both Zorgar and Traeger are face down in the dirt.
Oh, fantastic. Right, in that case, I just, since I can't see anything, I'm just going to fire an arrow straight forward and see if I hit anything.
Go ahead,
No
make
dancing
a.
lights?
Well, the dancing lights is technically cast. I've considered it being
Alright.
cast.
Yeah, that's like my kind of bonus, I'm guessing.
It's an action, but I'm saying it was cast just before combat started, so you have it for a minute.
Okay.
So roll with disadvantage because you don't know what you're aiming at.
Oh, no!
Well,
I rolled an 8, and I've just got a natural 20.
sorry, but your shot goes into the dark. Tick tick, doesn't hit anything. That's your action. What do you wish to do with your bonus action, if any?
I'm going to move in front of Dart, but behind Trigger.
Okay, that's fine. Let me do that. In front of Dart, but behind Tregor.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, did I think I moved that. Yeah, I did. Hold on. I accidentally moved Tregor's piece. So, in that case, and then S. You've done that, and no, you still can't see anything. You see Kepley with a sudden bony protrusion jutting into his shoulder, but aside from that, you still can't see any creatures.
Lovely.
So is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it is Zorgar's turn. Zorgar, what do you wish to do, you fool?
First of all, I'd like to get the fuck up.
Okay, you stand the fuck up. You're no longer down on your feet.
Okay.
Yep.
That's half of my speed gone.
Yep.
Is there like a way I can move to the side?
Okay, currently, what do you mean by the side? As in...
Well, because I don't... The things you're sending us, I don't quite understand what the fuck it
Okay,
is.
sorry. I'd show you...
What is the white?
The white is area you can go in. Ignore the white outside of the black thing. The black
Right.
is solid
So
wall.
the black is the edge.
Yeah, the black is the edge.
Right. And what's the green? Whatever the fuck that color is.
The
yellow.
The yellow is the path you've been coming down.
I ain't fucking yellow.
Are you talking about the... Dude, that is yellow. That's
Nah.
brown. That's brown.
I can understand it being brown, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
I'll go on the opposite side of Kepley, if that's okay.
Okay, opposite to the right or to the left?
I mean, there's nothing to his left.
No, well, okay. So you go...
I think he means like 1 up and 2 to the right.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should use that terminology for in the future.
Okay. So I will move, because that's as far as I can move anyway.
Yeah, so
Where's
up 1... You can move...
Up 1 and 2 to the right.
Okay, you can technically move to the adjacent, so... but yeah, I'll move you. And I'll give you an update of what you see.
Okay. I would like that.
You see... You see... One of
Ooh,
the
my
fully
awesome.
grown creatures standing right next to you.
Right next to me.
Right next to you.
So 5 feet.
5 feet.
Shit. I've used all my movement, haven't I?
Yep. You still have your action and bonus action.
Wouldn't I have been able to see him when I was in front of Traeger?
No. because he's only just recently moved there. These things have a good speed. So essentially, you have the 60 feet regular vision stuff. 10 feet, you have your special vision, but anything beyond that, you cannot see.
Yes, when I was in front of Traeger, when he'd be 10 feet away from me.
Okay, you would have gone. Okay, you mean when you would have been by Traeger? The thing is, you didn't know that
Yeah.
until you got there. So if you want, you can say that. But I'm just letting you know. You said up 1 and 2.
Fuck it, I'll stay there, I'll whip him. Fuck
Okay,
it, I'll whip him.
fucking whip him.
I'll whip him.
Roll a
Fucking
whip
whip him.
attack.
Where's my whip attack?
Whip your
There's
whip
my
back
whip
and forth.
attack.
Whip your whip back and forth.
Stop it.
Sorry.
I'm whipping my scales back and forth.
Oh, fuck you. You've got a moral high ground now.
Oh.
Scales.
Oh. I don't think that hits. What is it? +5, that might hit. That might hit. That's a 17. Does that hit? That doesn't hit, does it?
Oh, it hits, but it
Yay.
doesn't hit its chitin.
So it doesn't hit.
No, it hits. It's just that his armor deflects the blow.
So it doesn't hit.
You know, it does hit. It's just that his armor absorbs the blow.
The roll wasn't high.
Thing is, here's the thing. There's a difference between
It doesn't do
hitting.
any damage.
Yeah, there's a difference between hitting and damaging and hitting and the armor deflecting. Okay, it's like if you had an AC of 14 and that was from armor. If I rolled a 13, I did still hit you. But if you had an AC of 14 because you have a high dex, I rolled a 13, I didn't hit you. So that's the thing. It's the difference between armor absorption and actually hitting.
But it's a roll to hit. Was my roll good enough?
No, it was not.
Then I didn't hit.
You didn't wound. Pedantics, you didn't do any damage.
No, I didn't.
At the end of that turn, oh no, hello. Hello, my little pretties, how are you doing today? You're not gonna be happy at what's coming next. Here comes the pain. So in that case, I'm gonna have to go for you, my little pretty. You're gonna go 5, 10. Zorgar, one of the smaller creatures comes right up to you. Kepley, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. A smaller one comes up to you, and then I think this is what happens when you stumble at the entrance. All of them come to you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to use his action to dash. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's gonna use that as well, and he's gonna dash to get there. He's not gonna be able to attack, but that's another one next to you. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And he's not gonna dash. He's just gonna stay there. So I'll just give you a new updated look at the battlefield. Ah shit, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, I'll just do it again. I accidentally did the snippet tool twice without meaning to. So this is how it now looks. So the red is an adult, and the yellow is one of the younger ones. And yeah, and two of them had to get there. Two of them got there without using their action to dash. So number 3 and number 1 are going to attack Number 1 is going to attack Zorgar, and number 3 is going to attack Kepley. They roll with advantage because of their pack tactics. Oh, be grateful, Zorgar. He rolled a natural 19, not a natural 20, so it still hits and wounds. And the ones against Kepley, God, if I crit again. Oh, no, but that's definitely going to hit. For God's sake, stop rolling off the table. Okay, so does a 20 hit both of you, Kepley?
20?
20, yeah.
Yes, that hits.
Zorgar?
Yes.
Okay. Zorgar, you take 5 points of damage. Kepley, you take 6.
Okay.
As they both stab you in the ankles, or in the case of Kepley, stab you in the shoulder.
Again.
Yep. They seem to have a thing for your shoulders. Yeah, but be grateful that's the end of their turn. And next in the initiative order is Dart. Dart's going to be smart. Dart is going to use her action. He's going to use her movement to go from there. 5, 10, 15, 20. And is going to do a Burning Hands. Dart does not run away screaming. Dart is more than happy to kill these fuckers. And is going to. And she casts Burning Hands at them. And they need to make dexterity saving throws. Oh god. I don't have a fixed flat surface aside from a bed, but the bed isn't hard enough for, rolling dice to be effective. So, is everyone there?
Yep.
Just checking, because
No.
everyone's quiet. So this is the adult, and that's for the children. One of the children make it, the other two don't. Roll damage. That's 5, 8, 14 points of damage. After 7. And the adult. Dart deals a hefty blow towards the young ones, killing number 1 and killing number 4 and critically wounding number 1, whilst only slightly singeing the adult. That is Dart's turn. The next in the initiative order is Tregor, who is going to stand up and he's going to move over to take care of those pesky ones who are doing damage to his friend the halfling. And he is going to use an attack against them. Oh, Tregor's not doing so well. Tregor misses with his swing of his sword against the creature. They are not. Yeah, that's the end of Tregor's turn. It is now Kepley's turn again.
Okay.
I am going to let you know at the end of this adventure, as it were, I will let you. I am having it that spells aren't fixed in place for the pre-adventures. So at the end of this, if you want to switch around any spells that you have, just let me know. So this is now how the shape is. I know this isn't efficient, but it's getting the point across.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. That's the sound they will make once they've feasted on your flesh.
Okay.
What's the grey mean?
What? Oh, the grey. Yeah, the grey is actually gonna have to check then. Oh, the grey goes on fire. The grey are the eggs. So a patch of
Right.
eggs is now setting ablaze and is going to be providing bright light for you. So I'm gonna have to open up the scene a bit. In fact, fuck it. They're all there. I'm just gonna give you the whole image. So it's gonna save me from having to do stuff aside from moving the individual pieces. So then as the eggs begin to burn, where is the snipping tool? There is the snipping tool. This is what you see. The eggs, there are just... Each egg is around the size of a human skull, but they're just packed on top of each other, with the smaller hatchlings screaming in pain as they are slowly roasted by the fires that are now beginning to swell around them. So, Kepley, what do you do?
I cast Dissonant Whispers on number 2.
Okay, Dissonant Whispers, that's a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
He passes.
Damn it.
So roll 3d6 and half the damage.
That is 12, so half is 6.
It screams in agony, blood pouring from various orifices, but it is not dead. It still stands and it looks angry. You have a bonus action if you want to do anything.
Yeah, I cast Bardic Inspiration to Zorgar.
Zorgar, you have a
Yeah.
point of bardic inspiration. Use it
Okay.
wisely.
I'm going to use it.
Okay. And then it is the adult's turn. It's seeing Tasty Zorgar right next to it. It's just going to wail on him.
What do you mean pasty? I ain't pasty.
Tasty.
Oh, tasty.
Tasty. Tasty enough to crit on. No, don't worry.
No.
I haven't critted. Oh, well,
good.
only one strike hit. With advantage, I rolled a 2 and a 3 on his second attack. But I presume a 19.
Good.
I presume a 20 does still hit.
Is that a...
No,
Crit?
just unnatural.
Right, unnatural 20. Okay. It does hit, yes.
In that
It's
case,
very much so.
you take 8 points of piercing damage as they just stab into your shoulder. They have a real thing for shoulders, it seems.
8.
Yep, 8 points of damage.
Oh.
S, it is your turn. You're seeing all your allies in front, and they're getting pummeled with attacks just coming off the sides of the cave.
Right. Just out of character.
Yep.
Does adult one have any points of damage?
Have any points of damage, and has it been damaged?
Yeah.
No. It has not been damaged yet. No, actually, it has. It was singed by darts, burning hands.
Right. Okay.
Oh, the dead.
Yeah. In that case, I'm gonna roll. Sorry, I'm not gonna roll anything. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, you're gonna have to move to a position where you can see the creature, though. So you
I'm gonna move.
up.
If I
to the
move
left.
between Dart and Zoltar,
Yep.
would that work?
Yeah, it's a. You will be in melee combat with number 4, but
Four's dead.
Toll the Dead is a saving throw, so it won't have any effect. It won't
Four's
be affected
dead.
by that. Yeah, okay. Just let me Update the map. Actually, I'll update the map after
Wait,
I
Four's dead.
told the dead. Yeah.
I'm sure when Dart did Hans thing, 4 died.
Yeah, she did take damage. It did take damage. So let me just roll for saving throw, and your DC should be 12. It's 8 plus your proficiency, which is 2, plus your intelligence, which is 2 as well. Correct?
Yeah, I don't know. What?
Your spell saving throw. It should say on your character sheet.
Oh, right. Strength +2 and Constitution +3. They're my saving throws.
Those are your saving throws. I mean, your spell saving throw. It should say in your weapons section, like attacks and whatnot.
Wait a minute, why is it 8 plus?
That's how all DC checks are made. It's 8 plus 2 plus proficiency plus the casting and modifier.
I don't know.
Oh, it's because mine's 4. Yeah. Yeah, mine's 4 rather than. Because mine was a con save and I was looking at con.
Yeah.
Sorry, never mind.
Okay, let me just open up your character sheet.
I have no idea.
Okay, you know where it says longbow in the middle of your sheet?
Yes.
Go down where it says spells.
+4 DC 12.
Okay, so it is a 12. Unfortunately, you rolled a 15, so it doesn't take any damage, as it shrugs off the effects of the Toll the Dead.
Good.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Zorga!
So 4's dead.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot to update. 4 is dead. 4 is no more. 4 has ceased to be. 4
Okay.
is an X creature. So yeah. I'm just gonna take 4 off the map. Imagine 4 isn't there. So yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Magic Missile
Okay.
at level 1,
Targeting who?
targeting both ones,
Both ones.
except the adult one gets 2.
Okay. In that case, roll your damage. 1d4
Okay, so
for each
against the
dart.
young. What?
1d4 for each dart.
And then +1.
Yep.
It's 1d4 +1.
Yeah, it is.
That is. Well, that's 2 damage to the young.
Ooh, 2 damage to the young. It's still alive.
Yep. And then 5 plus 8 damage to the adult.
8 damage to the adult. The adult is still alive, but not in good shape, I'd say. Not in good shape at all. Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, I'm just having a look at what I can do.
What did you choose for your sorcery things?
Yeah, that's what I'm just looking for.
Yeah.
I'm just looking. Attack spells. Would it be spells? It's being weird. I can't find it. Breath weapon, sorcery points. Oh, strike. Features and traits. Okay. Quickened and twinned.
Okay. Quicken mean you can cast 2 sorcery points and do another action spell as a bonus action if you want.
Well, yeah. And then twinned is 1 for the level. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that.
Okay, that the end of your turn then?
Yes, I'm just going to quickly.
It is the young Kuthrik's turn. The one that you mortally wounded but is still alive because it has 1 hit point is saying fuck you and stabbing you in your ankles.
Okay.
But rolled shit.
What a roll. Give me numbers.
Total of 11.
Okie dokie.
So it misses?
That misses.
Good. Then the 2 Kuthriks are going to... Oh, actually, I forgot. Number 5 is going to move... Oh, no. Don't want to move that one. Number 5 is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and is going to attack Tregor with advantage. And, wow, these guys are actually rolling terribly. Misses completely. but the two others are going to continue to lay into Kepley. Does a 16 hit Kepley?
Yes.
Okay, hold on one sec. Ooh, God. That's a total of 13 points of damage as they continue to just stab you repeatedly all across your torso.
13.
13.
Okay, I'm unconscious again.
The bard is unconscious, but it is that is the end of their turn. It is now Dart's turn, who is going to slash at the smaller one to her side. Rolls a natural 20. And hits with her other attack as well, so... Yeah, that thing is dead. Number 5 is dead. And that is going to be the end of her turn. Tregor is going to use 10 of his healing pool to heal Kepley for 10 hit points. Okay? That is
Yep.
his turn. He has brought you back from the grasp of death. Says, "Worry not, friend. Death is not here for you today. Instead it is I, Tregor." Actually, is that an action or a bonus action? I think it's an action, but I'll just double check. It is... That's not the paladin stuff. Tregor, not Claudius, Tregor. Here we are, Tregor.
Claudius
Tregor.
dead.
I wonder what Tregor's...
Oh.
You can pull, Yeah, it's his action. So, he uses his action to do that, to bring you back from death. And then it is... Kepley, your turn. You're prone on the ground. And you've just had Tregor slap your face a little and rub your chest and grab you, pull you close to him. "You shall not die today, friend. Tonight, we dine in hell."
Doesn't that mean they're gonna die anyway?
Shut up, Zorgar! I am not an educated man. I watched a good movie once. Okay, yeah, Tregor, your... No, not Tregor. Kepley, your turn. What do you do?
Oh, yeah. 2's still alive, isn't it?
Yep, 2 is not taking any damage.
None?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh no, actually he did take damage, didn't he?
yeah.
Keep
Hold on one
track
sec.
of your monsters, man.
I'm sorry. Actually, no, I made a mistake. I had been looking at the wrong one. So yeah, technically 1 would be dead. 1 is dead. Because he had 2 hit points and I was taking it away from number 2. So instead, this should be what the map looks like now. Okay. But yeah, no, 2 is alive, though very hurt.
Okay.
You try tracking multiple monsters. All you have is 1 character. I have multiple monsters and some fucking players. But that is the new setup.
Right.
Yes. Kepley, your turn. What do you do?
I attack number 2 with my dagger.
Stab him with your dagger.
Yep. That is 15 plus 5. 20.
Your aim is true. You strike, you wound, roll damage.
Uh, 5.
You do 5 points of damage, killing the creature. Congratulations. You stab it straight in its neck. It croaks a small gurgle of blood coming up its mouth before you slice downwards and it falls to the ground dead. Next in the order is the creatures, unless you want to do anything for your bonus action.
No.
Okay, with that done, yeah, it is the creature's turn. They are going. What are they going to do? Oh, it's the adult's turn, not the young ones yet. The adult is going to. The adult is going to disengage and is going to retreat. And begins to scream loudly throughout the halls, slamming its feet on the stone.
Fantastic. That means everything's going to work.
So yeah, the creature disengaged. No one gets an attack of opportunity. It is going to then. God, sorry, I'm not good at this whole navigating things. I have so many things. It is now over there. That is
Where's over there?
over there.
It's over there, don't you know? Can't you see?
There.
No.
It's over there.
Yeah, it's over there. Over
Right.
There you go. Okay.
there. At the end of that, it is S. Your turn.
If I cast Fireball, does it have a...
Has a range of 120 feet.
Oh, cool. So I can cast Fireball then.
Yep.
At number 1.
Okay, number 1. Roll to hit. It's +4 to your attack.
15 plus 4 is 19.
Your aim is true and strikes the creature in its back as it is retreating swiftly.
1d10.
Yep, 1d10.
Ooh, I got a 0.
That
a
means
10.
you did 10 points of damage.
Yeah!
You really badly hurt the creature, but it is not dead. It is still alive. Good job on the damage, though. Next in the order is Zorgar.
Okay. Can I see the number 5?
Number 5 is dead.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah, you killed it. I forgot I was tracking the wrong creature. I told you. I'm a fuck up. I'm a
Okay.
failure. Fuck you.
I'm gonna throw another magic missile
Who?
at just at number 1. Actually, no, I'm gonna put 1 to number 3 and the other 2 at number 1.
Okay, roll the damage from number 3 then.
I'll do for the youngling first. Yeah, number 3 gets 4 points of damage.
Ooh, 4 points damage. A sizable chunk for these tiny little fuckers.
Yup. Does that kill it?
No,
Damn it.
it's not that weak.
But the other one was.
No, the other one had already sustained some damage from the fire.
You know what? I'm gonna just continue against the adult.
Okay, so 2.
4 plus 3, 7, and I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration to do another 6 points of damage.
That's only for weapon attacks.
Is it? Bollocks. Okay
But
then.
7 is enough to kill the creature. How do you wish to slay the
Good.
adult?
Good.
How do you wish to kill it? Or shall I just describe
I'd
it
like
for you?
both missiles just to curve around it a couple times, then just both at the same time detonate inside its head.
So they curve around the creature, looking bewildered at everything happening. And as it pierces, oh god, they strike through his eyeballs and then detonate inside the creature's head, exploding somewhat, then slumping into the ground, head first into the dirt. Finally, there is the youngling. The youngling is just going to run away. It's not going to use it. It's not going to use its action. It's just going to try make as much distance as possible. So you can have an attack of opportunity if you wish. Kelpie.
Yeah.
Roll to attack.
Uh, 10.
Does not hit, I'm afraid.
Damn.
The creature is retreating swiftly. As this has been going on, the eggs have been continuing to catch the light. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. The creature's running through more eggs and is finally reaching what they can see to be a small exit further down in the tunnel. Hold on a second, let me just delete. No. Ah, God.
I cast Firebolt at it to try it before it.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh.
Sorry. Have to do this properly. Okay, so then it is, just to show you what it looks like. This is a make of the battlefield. Next in the initiative order is Dart, who herself is going to try to cast a firebolt at the creature, and misses terribly. The next in the initiative order is Tregor, who has no ranged. Well, he has a javelin, but he's out of range of it. So Tregor is going to take a defensive stance. Kepley, it is your turn again.
Okay.
Why does Kepler get 2 goes?
He's not had 2 goes. You had your go. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, you have. Sorry, you have. Kepley's at the top of the initiative order. Things are happening fast because most of the creatures are dead. Not all of them, but one.
It's Dragor's turn.
No, yeah, Tregor took a defensive stance because he knows he can't do anything because he has no ranged abilities.
How far away is it?
5, 10, 60 feet.
Okay. I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, roll. I'll roll first. He fails. Roll damage.
Okay. D6 wasn't it?
3d6.
Yeah, 3d6. Six.
And with that, the creature screams in pain, begins running in between walls, smacking its head against things as blood oozes from its skull. And it screams and screams and twists its neck a bit too fast and breaks its neck with the madness of your laughter in its head. That is the end of combat.
Hey.
Congratulations, you have killed...
Immediately start burning everything.
Okay, yeah, you guys... It's the end of combat, but initiative isn't over. You now have a limited amount of time to get stuff done before reinforcements show up. So...
Right, I propose that 2 people were firebolt stuff, and the rest look for treasure.
Okay, so you go ahead and we'll continue to use initiative. They are dead. It is S's turn. What do you do?
I see if I can get through the cave. And what's the green square mean?
The green square is another tunnel that the creature is fleeing to.
But I can't fit into that, can I?
You could. It's roughly the same size as the one you were sleeping in before. But you'd have to crawl, so you'd be at half speed. The halflings would be fine in it.
Okay, is there any other exits out of this cave?
None that you see aside from the one that you came from, and you're beginning to hear the sounds of creatures coming from that area. The entrance that you came through, that is.
Right. Okay, I retreat down the entrance and
That's where the sound is coming from.
Yep, I do that.
Okay.
And I get ready to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
And hold it. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Not the most tactical idea, but okay, fine, sure. Going into the tunnel again.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, technically, I can't
No,
take you.
not into the tunnel. So, like, go. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Like 3 spaces back.
3 spaces back into the into which section? The white or the yellow?
The yellow.
Okay, well then, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say you can't do that
Oh.
because I don't have a map for the tunnel itself. The map for the area is actually each individual room, so
Okay, in that case, I just stay where I am. Look back down the tunnel where all the voices
okay.
are. And I cast and hold Firebolt, ready to shoot it for the first creature.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, next in the initiative order is Zorga. What do you do?
Stop firebolting eggs. That was
Okay.
our. What was
You have to
supposed
start
be.
moving into the room a bit more, so you use your
Yep.
movement to get in there. Fine.
I use full movement to get in and just firebolt.
Okay, Zorga is there now. Next in the initiative is
Okay.
They're Dead. Dart is going to start assisting you and setting things afire with her broken leg. The adrenaline's pumping in, so she doesn't really care. Next is Tragor, who is going to be saying, S, we must make a tactical retreat. Reinforce ourselves. If we try to hold them off at the gate, they'll surely crush through us and destroy us. And he is going to retreat to a little bit ways behind. Kepley, it is your turn. What do you wish to do?
I start heading back the way we came.
Back. That would be the way that the monsters are coming from.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Head for the tunnel.
Oh,
Yeah,
this spell would be so useful for you.
head for the tunnel.
The green tunnel.
Yes.
Okay, that's the only other tunnel aside from the one that you're coming. So 5, 10, 15, full movement.
Yeah.
To avoid getting set on fire by the now flaming eggs, this is the makeup. Next up is S. What do you wish to do? You are now the only one right in front of the cave entrance.
I'm
Also,
gonna
your
make.
firebolt
I'm
is
gonna make
fizzle.
my way to the tunnel, but I'm still holding Firebolt.
Yeah, no, it's a cantrip, so you don't lose the spell slot, so it's fine. So 5, 10, 30. 30, you get there. And then Dart is going to move back a bit. Dart's going to stay in place and take the dodge action and hold that. Then it is Zorgar's turn. Zorgar, you wish to continue setting things afire?
How much is burned already?
There's a good okay. How I'd say of the thing that there is, you've set a good amount of 50% of it, but there is still stuff in the far back still untouched.
Can I try and firebolt the stuff at the back?
Yes, you can. You're within range, and the light can show you.
Okay.
So you strike that. You've used your action to do that.
Yeah.
Finally, it is Tregor's turn. Tregor is going to take the dodge action just in case and be defensive. And now I'm going to have to roll initiative for the reinforcements.
We're keeping the same initiative, right?
Yeah, no, that's what
Okay.
I've been trying to do. Okay. So you hear the sounds of claws coming, scattering against the ground. Kepler, it is your turn. They have not yet entered the room.
Can we get an image of what things are like at the moment?
Oh yeah, I'll show you. I'll show an update of the thing. I haven't been doing them in between each of these different things because I've been allowing
that's
you two rounds before reinforcements. Ignore the things that are outside of the area. Actually, no. Let me. No, I don't want to save. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's right next to the new. That's right next. No, it's not. I'm lying. I'm an idiot. Copy. This is the current layout of people. Pretty much everything, every part of the grey is now on fire. Traversing through that area. Oh, why is there 3? 3 is dead. Sorry, ignore the 3 that's there. Everything there that is above, everything that is grey is now on fire. So you can travel through it, but you will be taking fire damage if you do so. Okay, so Kepler, it is your turn.
I keep making my way towards the tunnel.
Okay, full sprint.
Yes.
Kepler the coward. Well, he is the only one who's died so far. Well, not died, but...
How far can I move?
30 feet?
35 feet, I think?
No, 30 feet. She's a high elf.
Higher, okay.
30. Can I move diagonally, yeah?
Diagonally 1, and then afterwards that's... Yeah, you can, but it's a bit difficult with it. Yeah. Yes, you can move diagonally, but it's not your turn. Entering into the room... Hold on. Oh god, 3 of those, 2 of those, yeah. What is that noise?
Dunno.
I just heard some...
I was Miss Andrew's job again.
Okay. So then coming into the room are 3... No, not... There are... I have to find the pieces, I'm sorry. Stress. There are 2 adults, Kuthric, entering the room, both of which seem to be different in a way. They have this strange green slime dripping from their fangs. They both take positions and unleash a volley of acid breath at you.
At who?
They spit a line of acid at... Oh no. They spit a line of acid at Dart and S. No, I don't want to move 2. Stop moving 2. I don't want to move 2. I want to move 1. This is the problem with Photoshop layers. They aren't necessarily good. They take their position and... Number 1... I'll just do this now. Hold on. I'm sorry. 3...
Can I ask a really stupid question? You know in the cave where I've got to crawl?
Yeah?
Can I crawl backwards?
You can crawl. There's nothing against you crawling. I'm just letting you know that the cave...
Backwards.
Yeah, no, you can crawl... No, not really.
Okay.
So this is the current makeup. The 1, 2, 3, and 2 are the smaller creatures. 1 and 2 are the adult slime versions. And let me just, please, I just want to... Sorry, the stress is getting to me. This is the new layout of the scene. Every time I'm trying to do copy, not save. Could you get that right? I would share my screen with you, but I also have private information which I can't share with you all. So this is how it is. So number 1 is going to spit... Number 1 is going to spit acid, covering Dart, just missing S. and number 2 is going to spit acid, covering Traegor and Zorgar. So I'm gonna need. Zorgar, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Okay. Saving throw.
Yep.
Okey-dokey. That's an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Very good.
Unnatural
You pass the check. There you are.
Thank God.
Unfortunately, well, Dart passes. Dart makes it, but Traegor does not. Oh no. No, that's not
Traegor
that
has died.
bad. Traegor takes 13 points of acid damage, whilst you and Dart take 6.
Oh. No.
13 points of acid damage. Traegor is hurt, but not dead.
Same.
2. And Dart is now at the same. Okay. No, shit. No, she said 29. Never mind. Okay, so have you marked the damage that you've taken?
Yes.
Good. Next are the little creatures who are going to be flooding inwards. Numbers 1, 2, and 3. Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, then 5, 10. Okay. So the 3 smaller ones enter into the room behind them, one making an attack against Dart, another making an attack against S, and another making an attack against Traegor. I love it when the meat shield is the guy who isn't here. So against Traegor, that is a off the thing. That is a hit. Against S, that is a natural 1. And against Dart, that is a miss. So Traegor takes 7 points of damage as he gets stabbed. He gets a thorough stab through his Achilles heel. Traegor is hurt. With that said, it is now S's turn. S5 creatures have entered into the room. 2 large ones and 3 small ones.
Okay. Is the red?
Oh, sorry. You do get to make your firebolt held action attack if you as well. So who do you wish to make that attack against?
Right. Is the adult number 2 the nearest one to me?
You will see I've uploaded these. It's young 3, which is nearest to you.
Right. Right. Okay. In that case, I cast firebolt at 3.
Okay. You cast that as your held action that you had before. So roll now. We'll say. So roll to hit. You will have another action afterwards because I forgot to include this when they first came through. So go ahead.
The roll to hit would be my D10 or my D.
D20 to hit.
D20.
D10 to damage. But you have to hit first. And you have a possible to hit.
9 plus
That doesn't
dexterity,
hit.
isn't it?
No, it's because it's magic. It's using intelligence instead, so it's a +4, and a 13 does not hit. So next is now within melee range of you. So if you wish to do another fireball, it's at disadvantage.
Actually, I was just thinking of legging it to the tunnel.
It'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Bollocks.
Unless you disengage.
Can I try? Because that was my held action. Can I?
You still have an action and bonus action and movement. This is now your official start. The held action was something that I forgot to include from before, so.
Right, in that case, I two. It's within melee range of me.
Yep.
Hang on, disengage is my action, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Right, in that case, I'm just going to disengage and run.
Okay, full 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Cowards.
Right. Hey, I wanted to help everyone, but stuff it.
Okay, you make it 30 feet away. Next up in the initiative order is Zorga.
Okay. I'm going to do the 30 towards the exit.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'll just do 15 at first.
Yeah.
Because...
Do you know that Dart does have half movement?
Well, did you have half movement? Oh, broken like you. Yeah. I'm only making the 15 right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
Then I'm going to cast... Let me bring up my spells. I'm going to cast... Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Okay, who are you targeting with your magic missiles?
I'm targeting the young ones.
All of them?
And then... there's 3 young ones, and then the last one will go to number 2.
Okay, so roll damage.
The adult number 2.
Adult number 2, that's fine. In that case...
Adult number 2 first.
Okay.
If that's okay. It's just a bit easier. That is a full 5 points of damage.
Okay, that's 5 points of damage. It barely looks hurt.
Yeah. Shut up.
It looks irritated.
And then young 1 gets 3 points of damage.
Okay. Young 1 also looks irritated.
Young 2 gets 2 points of damage.
Young 2 laughs a little. In whatever language.
Young 3 gets the full 5 points of damage.
Young 5 is hurt.
Okay, let me cast that. And then I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
For Quicken Spell.
Okay.
Gosh, I can only do it 1 per spell, can't I? That's fucked me up. And I will do Chromatic Orb against number 2 of the adults.
Okay, is that first or second level?
That'll be first level.
Okay, so roll to attack.
+6. That is a natural 16 plus stuff. 6.
You strike the creature. What damage type do you do?
I do fire damage.
Fire damage with your chromatic orb. Roll damage, good sirs.
Yes.
What is it? Is it
Good
3d8?
It is 3d8.
Very nice.
Yep. That is 17 points of damage.
Ooh, a sizable chunk. The creature now seems hurt.
I'm going to use my last movement to fuck off.
Yep.
I forgot that I could only use 1 fucking meta magic on a spell.
Unless you took the one which allows you to reroll damage. That's the one which you can stack and stuff.
I was hoping to use Quicken and then I should have done Karate Corp first. Okay. But oh well, it's fine.
Okay, the now makeup is this. I'm presuming you don't want to be running through the fire.
No.
Okay. Well, this is the new setup. Press copy, not. I feel sorry for Doug when he goes through the chat. Like, what the fuck is all this shit? How many fucking messages? Oh god. But next in the initiative order is Dart. Dart's kind of in a corner.
Mm-hmm.
But
Don't
Dart.
sassle us. You're the one who ran away.
Actually, I'm gonna
Well,
see.
you know what? I was going to be nice and guard the entrance, but I got told it was stupid, so I decided to run.
Yeah,
It's
'cause you
more
would've died
stupid
straight
because
away.
you're a ranged caster. You're a ranged person. When that would be more Trigger's field. Sorry. I'm not meaning to tell you what to do. I'm just saying it's very difficult for you to do that by yourself. And she fails her wisdom saving throw, so she is going to do nothing but attack these fuckers who killed her friend and is and she is actually going to do it in her empowered state. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is so nice. That is 2 natural 18s on her attacks. Against 3 and 2. So against them. Okay. Oh my goodness, this little halfling. The little halfling who could. The little halfling who could just killed numbers 3 and 2. Slicing their heads off clean. And actually charges number 1. And then lays in with 3 more attacks. She's using her action surge. Oh. And 2 of her attacks hit. Dealing 13 points of damage. She screams as you all begin to retreat. We can take them! We can take them all! $18? No, it was 13. So she's just laid down a lot of punishment, killing the 2 smaller ones and laying some major damage onto number 1. They are dead. He is dead. And she is fucking mad. Next in the initiative order is Tregor, who is going to just attack. Hope that he kills it and run away. Oh no, Tregor's not rolling like he used to. Tregor misses the creature. At the end of that turn, Caplead, it is your turn.
I turn back to the entrance of the cave.
Okay.
Tunnel.
Yep.
So 3 and 2 are dead, yeah.
Yep. You move back into the area?
Yeah.
Okay. You see Dart has cleaved down 2 of the smaller ones who lay beheaded. Number 2 is badly hurt. The smaller creature is still alive and biting at Tregor, and the large one in the back is is currently in a duel against Dart.
Right.
You are not within range with any of your damaging spells, though.
Yeah.
What's the range on Bardic Inspiration?
It. Oh, 60 feet.
Okay, well, you can, if you want, Inspire S, but no one else, I'm afraid.
Hmm. Uh, yeah, I'll inspire S.
Okay. S, you get Bardic Inspiration that you can use. If should I explain what Bardic Inspiration does again?
Yeah.
Okay. Bards. Where's the bards? That's the wrong one. Oh, actually, which one is it? It is Kepley. Actually, I don't think I've made one for Kepley. Have I not made one for Kepley? No, I have. It's just up there. So I've got a lot of these things. So Bardic Inspiration. You can use this Bardic Inspiration to add the d6 to weapon damage rolls, or as a reaction, use it as a AC against one attack. So it's like a mini shield that can be used once. And you can also use it to add 1d6 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. That's what inspiration is used for. But at the end of that, it is the adult hive guard's turn, and they're gonna roll to see if they recharge their acid breath. They do not, thankfully, and are going to begin laying into Dart and Tregor. Both attacks hitting, both of them. Oh no. Okay, no, she's still up. Yeah, sorry. Dart takes a heavy amount of damage. She's still standing, but very, very wounded. Whilst Tregor takes a mighty amount of damage and is barely up still. At the end of their turn, it is the smaller creature's turn, who also makes an attack, but misses against Tregor. Tregor's all by himself. Next in the initiative order is S. What do you wish to do?
Um. Cry. Right. I am going to move 4 up and 1 to the right.
To be right next to Kepley?
No.
That is 4 up and 1 to the right.
That's 4 up and 1 to the left.
Oh, no, that's if he goes in the black. There's the white patch next to Kepley. Sorry. Sorry, you still have the old version. This is the problem. 2. Let me just share again. This is not an efficient way, and I'm gonna ask you guys: do you want to do this stuff again with this constant updating of the map, or would you prefer we just do Theatre of Mind again?
I don't know. It's actually. I think it's easy with map.
Okay, it's
Like,
just it is a bit difficult for me constantly having to update everything. But yeah, so
right. Okay. Yeah.
that's where you'd be with that because Kepley was down a bit.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, so
I didn't realise Kepley had come down again. Right. And from there, ooh, I can't actually hit anything.
you could technically fire at number 1.
Okay.
Because Dart is half size and is a medium creature, so you'd be able to shoot over her.
Right. If I shoot at number 1,
Yep.
if I shoot Toll of the Dead,
Toll of the Dead is. I don't think Toll of the Dead's got long enough range, and also Toll of the Dead does not. You wouldn't be able to use Bardic Inspiration damage on.
I was going to ask. Oh no, it's only 6 feet.
Yeah.
Right. So it's going to have to be Firebolt.
Well, you could fire an arrow because if it's a spell attack, it won't get the Bardic Inspiration damage added to it.
Right. Okay. So if it's only from that, then I will arrow at it.
Fire away.
+10 whatever it is I need to +8. 18!
You just hit the creature. Its AC is 18.
Yes.
So
Only-
roll D8 plus D6 plus 4.
Right, hang on, when I get a D6.
How do I get these things?
Right. So my D6 comes out at 6. And my D8. There is a D8, yeah. Is 1.
So what did you roll in total?
7.
Plus your modifier of your dexterity?
Oh, 7, which is 4. Oh, Jesus. 11.
And with
whatever
that,
the-
you just slay the creature. You just hit it, and you just did enough damage to its hit points. Good job.
Woohoo!
How do you wish to kill the creature with your arrow?
The arrow goes straight through its open mouth.
Yep.
And basically pins it to the rock cave.
Again, a case of pinning the creature to the wall. Very nice. The creature was about to unleash another volley of projectile acid upon the helpless halfling when you fired it straight through its gullet, pinning its skull to the back of the wall, and it fall limply. Next in the initiative order is Zorgar. Number 1 is dead. There is only 2 and
Number
1.
one's dead.
Yeah.
2 and 1.
The number 1 big guy is dead. The
Yeah,
number
yeah.
1 small guy is alive.
How bad's Trigal?
Traegor, how would I put it? I'm actually moving the wrong thing. Traegor is. Oh, sorry, I'm moving. I'm having to move things. Traegor is critical condition.
Okay. Then I will. I'll move up close enough so that I can hit them both with my breath weapon, but missing Trigal. So I can do that.
Yep, you can position yourself to do so. Sorry, I moved the wrong one when I meant to move the other one. But yeah, you can do that,
That's fine.
and that will be quick. What is it? Is it a line or a cone?
12. It's a cone, 15-foot cone.
15 foot. Yeah, okay. Let me just position you. You can do it. It's just a bit difficult.
It's a bit difficult, yeah.
Okay, you can do that. So I'll roll my dexterity checks. My dexterity saving throws. What's the
Yeah, I
saving
think
throw I have to do?
It's a 12.
Okay. You haven't got good con. You haven't got very good con, have you? So this
no,
is
my con's just a +2.
So they're going to make their dexterity checks. The adult is going to pass, and the small one is also going to pass. So roll damage, they'll take half.
Okay. 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 So with the half, they both take 5 damage.
The small one is just still alive, and the adult is looking mad.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Next in the initiative order is Dart. Dart is going to second wind and regain some hit points. And is going to then limp over to try to assist in Tregor's attack. So Dart. She has a movement of 15, so 5, 10, 15. She gets within range to attack. She is going to go for the smaller one. And strikes and slays. So it is now just the large number 2. The huge turd, as it were. And I guess what do you think? Would Tregor heal himself, dodge, or would he try to divine smite this thing?
Personally, I don't know.
Probably heal, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'd
Tregor is
say
going to
try to
heal
fight,
himself.
try to kill it.
Tregor, I don't want to kill the character who isn't here.
No, I mean kill the bug.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
kill the thing.
Tregor is going to attack the creature. And roll very well. And he's going to channel Divine Smite into the creature. So there's +6 to this roll. Oh my god. 2 8s and a 5. 16, 21, 27 points of fucking damage. Yeah, this thing's dead. Tregor,
Yeah.
on his last leg, quickly brings up its blade, cleaving the creature's head off with divine energy. It is the end of the combat, but you guys still have to retreat. He is gravely hurt. Now, I think you all have the idea of what's going to happen if you stay here. So, what will you do?
Leg it for the tunnel.
Leg it for the tunnel. Tregor is going to lift up the halfling and carry her with her busted ass leg through the hole. I'm gonna need. Okay, now we're gonna be doing a skill challenge to escape the cave system.
Am I still at disadvantage?
Yes, but what is going to happen is each of you is going to in turn choose to make a roll and do something that will assist you in escaping the tunnel. You can use one of your skills to roll on, and then once you've done that, you can then progress. If you succeed, you get a point in your escaping round. If you fail, the creatures get closer. You have three failures before the creatures catch up to you, and you have 5 successes before you escape. The DC is low, but how you escape is now your turn. So, what you can do, Andrew and Harry, we did this somewhat with the with the quiz show
the
that I
game
did.
show.
Yeah. So you two know how it works more or less, correct?
Okay. Yeah.
So
Questions.
on my skill, can I skill it in sleight of hand or stealth and have +6 to my roll, basically?
Yeah, you can do that. And it's like that's the thing is like you describe how you do it. Like you could say using stealth, you definitely avoid detection from the creatures as you skirmish just over the side of them as they're passing through the tunnels. So that could be a use. But once you use it, you've used it.
Oh, right, okay.
So you can roll stealth if you wish.
Yeah, seems that's got my +6.
Roll with disadvantage, but could do well.
Uh, 14 and both 14.
That's a total of
Plus
20. You
6.
definitely pass. You've got 1 success on your track to escape. You need 4 more to escape. You dodge the creatures as you weave between the tunnels,
Yeah.
deftly hiding the shadows as they scatter along, panicked, and then as they all rush towards the egg nest, rush towards the hatchery, trying to save their young. Next up, who would like to make an attempt to escape?
So can this only be escaping, or can I use? Because all my good skills are basically I have to confront them.
No, as in its skills, as in Arcana, history.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So what are the skills that you're trained in?
Persuasion, intimidation, deception, and Arcana. But Arcana is like half.
You can deception them, so like you blend into the shadow.
No. You could say that you deceive them by throwing rocks down down a different alley, and they chase down that. That's a use. You're deceiving them that way.
Okay,
This
I'll
is
do
the
that.
thing. It's meant to get creative juices flowing. Like, okay, how do I use this skill, which I probably wouldn't be able to do? So, you want to do that? You deceive them by throwing rocks.
Yes. Would I just shout at them and intimidate them?
It's your way of choosing. Would you like to intimidate or try to deceive by? It's just how would you like to
I
do it?
feel like if I intimidate them, they'll know where we are. So
Yeah.
I'll do the rock thing that you suggested.
Okay, so you throw rocks down a different alley. And
That is a 14 plus my 6, so another 20.
yeah, you guys are doing good. You throw. They pick up your scent. They begin to trace after you, but then you throw rocks down a different passageway, and they all skitter down there instead. Andrew, how would you like to assist?
Assist.
As you're a bard, you're allowed to try anything because of your jack of all trades stuff.
Okay.
The draw is a bard.
I go for stealth.
Stealth's already been used.
Oh, okay. You don't have to be trained in it now.
Well, for you, you don't have to be because of your bardic jack of all
Well, it's
trade means you're
next one,
partially
then.
trained in it. What?
So do we have to be proficient in it to be able to use it?
Yes.
That's my next one out then. Right.
But I don't as a bard.
You don't because of your jack of all trade means you're half
Yeah.
proficient in everything.
Okay. I go with athletics.
Okay. You're a strong boy. How do you use your athletics?
He runs.
Fucking leg it.
Cool, blimey, leg it, lads.
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
Roll for cowardice.
Has anyone got proficiency in acrobatics?
Fuck no.
No.
Doug doesn't.
I got a 1, but I'll roll again.
Yeah, halfling luck. You fall on your face.
Um, I got 3.
Total.
Yeah.
So, you don't fall and crush your face. You do still fall on your face as you run away in a cowardly manner. That is 1 failure. Would you
How
like?
many wins do we need?
You need 3 more wins to 2 more
Okay.
failures.
I can do this.
Next, would you like Dart or Tregor to make an attempt?
Trigger!
Okay, well they've used athletics, so you can't do that. Tregor is going to use insight to think about how the creatures are going to approach them, and then say, they'll try to take advantage from this point, so instead we must go this way. And Tregor gets a natural 20! Tregor definitely avoids an ambush that the creatures had been setting up, so you now need 2 more successes for you to escape. Would you like Dart to attempt, or would someone else like to go?
Don't mind.
It's only fair if we give Dart.
Okay, Dart. What will Dart do? What will Dart use that's actually useful? Oh. Dart is going to use her perception to try to see if there's an exit nearby.
No! That was my next one again. Oh my god.
She has a +4.
Go on.
Oh god. Oh, but she's a halfling, so she re-rolls 1s. Good thing. And a natural 17. Dart definitely sees there's one coming from there. This way, this way, this way! She gestures for Tregor, who is carrying her over his shoulder. Next, you need 1 more success. Come on, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna save you?
Right, the only one I've got sleight of hand, which I've got a +6 in. And I think, did you say I'm proficient in nature?
What?
Right, you know when you did my character sheet?
Yep.
There was one that you said you forgot to put on. Was it nature?
Yeah, it's
That I'm
nature.
Okay, that's only +2 though.
No, well, it's +2 from your intelligence, but since you're proficient in it, it'll be a +4.
Okay.
So you could do nature. Just how
But I'm at a
important is nature?
disadvantage. I'd use nature to kind of. I'm tempted to say make the rock formation kind of round to hide us as they run past.
That sounds more like a stealth thing than a nature thing. Well, think about it. You're underground, nature. What can you do that's underground to then get up above ground?
Make the earth rise above us. Underneath us,
Volcano.
even.
I can think of something, but I don't want to just say it
Make
for
the
you.
earth open up above us? I don't know.
Nature. You listen to the sound of trickling water coming from above. Water comes from above. Follow the water. Something like that.
Okay. Harry, what have you got? Because I'm rolling with.
What are you running with?
I'm rolling with disadvantage.
I can eat. There's some things I can do.
Go for it. You go first.
Okay.
Using intimidation, you shout the way through.
I'm not gonna do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Kepley, you,
I'm going to. See, I don't know if this will be one or the other, but what I'm going to do is try to imitate the cackling communication thing.
So that sounds like you've done. Is that performance?
Yeah, I'm trying to do persuasion, but I'm okay for performance as well. Because I'm trying to persuade them that they're going that way, using their tongue almost.
Hmm.
Like I'm good for either way because they're both fairly good.
I'm gonna say in this case you don't know the language, so you wouldn't know. So I'm gonna say you could do it, but you'd be doing it at a disadvantage.
Oh fuck. Okay. So Hang on. What skills have been used so far?
Um, what has been
Stealth.
used is stealth, athletics, perception, insight, deception, and nature.
Mm-hmm. And nature.
You could. There is still history and investigation and
Hang
arcana.
on.
What?
Nature hasn't been used yet, has it? Because I was on
Oh yeah, no.
doing.
Nature may be used.
I'm not going to use nature. It's fine. Can I use arcana?
Yeah.
To try. Like, if I was going to use arcana, does it have to be within the confines of spells? Or
You
can
can
I
be
just...
flavorful, but it can't be something like you open the ground above you. Like, how would you?
No, that's
how
stupid. Could I possibly make an illusion?
You
Or could I color my flames to look a certain thing?
okay. Like the way that you could use Arcana is like you sense the trail of magic that you'd previously left the day before and use that to track your way back.
Okay.
It's just how would having purple flames help you in escaping a dungeon?
No, I was going to try and have the flames look like the...
What?
That sounds so stupid.
Yeah, when you say it like that, I guess it is.
When I say it out loud, yeah. It sounded better
It's
in
just
my
called
head.
dancing lights, surely.
Fine. Fuck it, I'll shout at them.
Okay, you're gonna intimidate them by scaring them out of your way. I can dig it.
Yep, I'm gonna fuck it, I'm gonna shout at them.
Okay.
Where's my intimidation?
Yep.
I'm okay with doing that. That's an 18 total.
And with that, there are two large adults just blocking the exit, and you deftly roar at them. They scatter out of the way, and you run through the exit up onto the surface. You have succeeded. You are now free.
Yay! Yay!
So, up onto the surface you are. Daylight stinging your eyes somewhat, but you are free.
My horse still there.
Your horses are still there, though. Thankfully, you kept them far enough away from the entrances for them to be nommed on. So, good job. How do you wish to proceed now that you're above surface? Your horses are still strapped to the lonely tree, 200 meters away, 200 feet away. 200 meters is a lot, isn't it?
I reckon we jump on our horse and marriage.
Okay. Just so you know,
However-
Stacy, you keep sort of cutting in and out slightly.
Sorry, it's because I keep forgetting to put my hand over the...
Yeah, you just did it then when you were saying you're putting your hand over that. Was what happened.
Alright, that's not me.
Okay, in that case, you quickly jump onto your horses and ride back to the fort. Anyone opposed to this idea?
Nope.
Okay. Zorgar?
Back to the fort, I'm good with that.
Okay, so you quickly mount onto your horses, two halflings on the pony. The pony is okay with this. They're designed to take dwarves, so they can definitely take two halflings. And with that, you quickly whip your reins and charge back when you came towards the fort. I'm gonna say now. Would people like to stop there for the day? You've successfully completed the adventure.
I'm thinking it might be a good thing coming in at 8 o'clock now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the
Could
fact
we
that
tally up the shit we got first? We didn't
yeah,
manage to do that last time.
I did send it a while ago, but unfortunately I kind of had to spam you all with the the wonderful map that I
It's
made.
fine, I have it all.
Which actually now looking at it kind of looks like the Forever Alone meme. You know, like the chin.
Say that again, sorry, you cut
Yeah,
out.
Forever Alone. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me just get up on the internet. Sorry,
It's copy paste.
It won't let me send a GIF.
You can't cut the GIF thing inside. What, are you talking about Discord or
Yeah.
Discord? You have to save everything. Well, if it's a GIF, you have to save a GIF. No, actually, no. Right click it, then open link in new tab, or open image in new tab, and then copy the URL into the.
Okay.
Paste the URL.
So, but do you see what I mean with the Forever Alone map?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. But no, congratulations on escaping the Kuthrak Hive. You have completed the first adventure. You have now got a wounded halfling, and yay! Congratulations! Everyone wins. I'm gonna say if I don't want to do any more because there is going to be a good amount of roleplay come next session, and I know Doug loves roleplay, so I don't want to steal that from him. Okay. So one thing that we need to do is just organize when we're going to do our next session, and I don't want to do that until we can talk to Doug. Is that okay? People okay with that? Hello? Oh god, it's probably disconnected me again, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. It disconnected me. Oh god, I'm just gonna... Okay, well, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna stop this recording, and I'm gonna... Let's see. Okay, well, so yeah, next session, don't know when, we'll organise later. That's the end of this recording. Hope everyone enjoyed, and take care. Love you all. Bye.